the Light the Night Christmas Parade, live from downtown Fredericksburg.
Welcome live to Fredericksburg. We're here on Main Street at the marked plots for the Light the Night Christmas Parade, and what a great night for a parade.
Yes, you're looking there at the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band, and you can see the crowd is out tonight. We got the pups, everybody's dressed up, ready to celebrate the holidays. You know, this is such an extra special parade this year because we really missed having this event in 2020. So you can definitely tell that the crowds are excited. They're glad to be back here in Fredericksburg, the perfect place to celebrate the holiday season.
We're back, and we're also back with, I call her the mayor, but she is the CEO and chairman of the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce. And how exciting to come back, and you said there's almost a record number of floats this year.
We do. We're rolling more than 130 entries tonight, so that's proof to me that Fredericksburg is ready to get its parade on again.
And right now we're looking at the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band. The high school marching band here has 120 members, a storied history, earning 54 UIL Sweepstakes Awards since 1963. Pretty impressive band. To earn a Sweepstakes Award, bands must receive Division I ratings in 3 separate categories: marching, concert, and sight reading.
Okay, so now we have to say, as much as it looks like Christmas out here tonight, it kind of doesn't really feel like Christmas in the sense that you can see that, you know, we had the ladies in the color guard there in their sleeveless tops. So It is a beautiful night to be out here. And all throughout the holiday season, Fredericksburg just has so much to offer for everyone. A lot of local businesses where you can get your holiday shopping done.
Absolutely. And I like to say we did have a Chamber of Commerce weather night. We've been working really hard on this forecast. So it's pretty perfect. And we're so proud of them, and look who's coming now.
Oh, wow, this is the big one, you know, sponsored by HEB. And just before the parade started, the Red Hots, who are Fredericksburg's high school accomplished dance team, performed the Christmas classic, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and guess what? Here he is, along with the missus.
Oh, so cool. And, you know, they are joined by a 4-foot-tall cake there. We got Santa, sparklers, balloons. Got a little bit of everything with Santa and Mrs. Claus, welcoming everybody back to the city after, I guess, 2 years now since we've last been here.
And HEB is such a big sponsor of this parade every year. It's so nice to see their commitment to it. And this is such a great hometown parade.
And the birthday cake that you see on the float, not only are we celebrating, of course, the birth of Jesus Christ, but Fredericksburg is 175 years old. So Santa was nice enough to bring the city of Fredericksburg a party, including a ginormous cake.
So when are we going to eat that? After the parade, or?
Well, it is made of plywood,
Oh,
so unless you have termite friends, I think.
All right, well, we can dream. Okay, right here, we have the Fredericksburg High School football team. These are the grand marshals for the parade this evening. They have had quite a year, and they've got something big coming up tomorrow.
They do. They're going to be playing for the Region 4 Championship. We're so excited about that. They'll be heading off tomorrow to play against LBJ Austin, and I know we're viewing in the Austin market, but it's on. Battling Billies are coming for you.
Battling Billies, first time since 1983, so this is a big moment, right?
It is, and it's huge for our town, and we're so proud of these young men.
Yeah, when they came by, we could barely hear because all the cheers.
How exciting.
And they're taking us to the gun show. Look at those arms. Those guys
I bet they're really
strong.
glad that it's warm out tonight. I don't think the weather would have stopped them.
Oh, hey.
You know these folks. Look at them. We have Allison Miller and John Carlos Estrada from CBS Austin this morning. John Carlos has his trusty little friend there, Sanibel, joining them on their float. Of course, you can watch them every weekday morning from 4:30 to 7 a.m. on CBS Austin.
I need that suit.
Walt, I think you could totally
Can I pull it
that
off?
off.
I don't
Absolutely.
know. He's owning that. They're looking good up there.
I don't know. I guess you didn't get the memo tonight to wear
didn't.
that one. How exciting. And then right up there we have the Fredericksburg 175th anniversary celebration. This is exciting. The founding was in May 1846.
Happy birthday.
We've been at it a
Wow.
while here.
Wow.
We Germans planned it here, and we stick with it.
And right there you saw Tony Klein. He is the chairman of the 175th anniversary committee. That goes back to a tree that would have been in people's homes for a lot of generations, which is a really neat thing. I mean, Fredericksburg has such a great history of the way they celebrate the holidays there. It's really unique in the Central Texas area.
I think so, and we love to celebrate everything, but there's just something Christmassy here. I mean, people always say you're like a Hallmark movie here in Fredericksburg,
Yeah.
and it's kind of true.
I always say if It's a Wonderful Life had a movie, this is what a parade, this is what it would be. You know, we just saw the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints bring a brilliant float by, and they had all those angels and the lights, very elaborate float. Take a look at this one now coming down the line, Security State Bank and Trust.
Yeah, they were founded here in Fredericksburg in 1941. They now have 16 locations all across the Texas Hill Country. Tonight, they are representing Whoville. Who doesn't love Whoville, right? No matter how different a Who may appear, they always have Christmas cheer.
I love that line.
Don't you like that, Walt?
Yes.
And I have to say a special thank you to them. They literally let us close the entire bank early because it's in the staging area. So it's not everywhere that you can just shut down a bank. So shout out to Security State Bank and Trust.
Yeah, it's the hometown bank here for these people as well. You know, the farming culture, the wine culture. Sure, they're pretty busy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole city kind of shuts down and gets ready for this. So
Yes, our merchants are incredible partners to us.
And they're getting rid of all the pests with the Hill Country Pest Control float coming by here. You know, home for the holiday sounds lovely, unless, of course, we're talking about bed bugs. Nobody wants that. So, bed bugs are gone with this Hill Country Pest Control float.
that's one thing nobody wants for Christmas, right?
Bed bugs.
Yeah.
What did you get?
Right there we have Hill Country Refrigeration in that beautiful classic
Nice.
car right there. Look at that. They have a tree right on top, taking that home to get decorated, of course. They are driving a 1956 Chevy two-door,
I love
a
that.
hard-top convertible right there. That looks pretty cool.
That
Walt,
really says.
You want to go jump in that car, don't
I
you?
do. I
It
want to
looks
see
like they
that
were
after the
shopping on
parade.
Main Street this afternoon too. They got a little trunk load of presents.
Yeah, I mean, that's a perfect place to do your holiday shopping, of course. And then, of course, they got their next truck up there with a larger-than-life truck-sized Rudolph. That's Hill Country Refrigeration. Thanks so much for being here. They are locally owned and operated. Been in the area since 1974. I mean, Penny, you really said it. Holiday shopping in Fredericksburg, I mean, this is a perfect place to do it.
You can find literally everything. So, in fact, I needed a big candle for on top of the Santa cake, and I was walking down Main Street one morning, and there it was in the window.
Of course,
Done.
they saw you coming. I'm really excited about this. You know, the National Museum of the Pacific War. I went to a reenactment here last year or 2 years ago. They dumped in millions of dollars for that reenactment
Wow.
and the remodeling, and it's just amazing. So if you go to the Pacific War Museum, you got to check out the reenactment as well. Now, Fredericksburg may be a small community, but during its 175-year history, some pretty big people have walked through these Main Street areas. One of Fredericksburg's most famous native sons was Fleet Admiral Chester Nimitz, commander of the Pacific Fleet in World War II. Now, this entry, we saw the Nimitz Willie Jeep pulling a World War II trailer filled with Christmas gifts.
Wow, neat. And up next right here, we are looking at the Allen Keller Company. They are giving us a little trip to the North Pole tonight. Looks like they are, you know, right along with Santa right there with his sleigh and the chimney. They, in the last 75 years, the Allen Keller Company has constructed more than 1,600 miles of road, 1,200 projects. There's a lot going on here in Fredericksburg and all across Central Texas, and it sounds like the Allen Keller Company has had a big role in that.
Is this an Oompa band here? Oh no, it's a country band.
It's a little mashup we got going
I
on for
love
you
it.
tonight. Yeah.
Is that Strayer and Olfers?
It is Strayer and Olfers. They're one of Fredericksburg's oldest businesses. They have been here almost 90 years, or actually a little over 90 years now. So we're really proud to have them in the parade tonight.
Yes, always a standard here for sure.
And it's always nice to have a little bit of music along the route too, right? A lot of live music during a parade. Right
Holy
here.
Ghost Lutheran Church here. Jesus is the reason for the season, and this next century provided by Holy Ghost Lutheran Church brings us an illuminated reenactment of the birth of Jesus Christ some 2,000 years ago.
Very neat. And who's that right there? Is that the Griswolds themselves coming up?
I think so. Look at that. We're going on vacation.
This is Vacasa. They are a vacation rental company. They have a lot of homes and suites all across Fredericksburg. They're probably making a pretty decent living right
think they're
now
packed.
because Fredericksburg is the place to be. If you'd like to come out here, there are so many very, very cool rentals available. So check out Vacasa. They've got some good ones you can check out. Come out here, see the holiday lights, and get some shopping done.
And you know where somebody is, where everybody is somebody? Do you know where that is? In Lukenbach, Texas.
I was going to let you have that one.
Okay. All right, Lukenbach, Texas wants everyone to get back to the basics with this float and the love of Christmas. That says it right there. This well-loved 1963 Chevy truck certainly depicts the laid-back, everybody is somebody in Lukenbach vibe for sure. I love that. I've taken a picture at the post office.
Oh, look at you. You got a t-shirt wall?
I do, actually.
I mean, you're not really a Texan if you don't have a Lukenbach t-shirt, right?
You got to have that.
Okay, now here's a good little piece of trivia. Everyone hears about the Texas State Fair, right, up in the DFW area, but what is the oldest continuously operated fair in the entire state of Texas? Do you know?
I think you're going to tell me.
It's the Gillespie County Fair. Here they are right here. That's a really cool thing. This year they are celebrating their Winter Wonderland theme with the 133rd and 134th Fair Queen Courts. Very cool. The oldest continuously operated fair in the whole state of Texas.
I didn't know that.
You have to come. It's really quite fine.
I love the fair. And they've got great bands as well. I mean, this place is growing so much. It's so great to see the people on the streets, the crowds. The real estate is going crazy out here. People are moving here from all over the world. And it's a destination spot for tourists, of course, but so many people making this their home now.
They really are, but we still have that small town charm. You know, we're only 12,000 people here, so you know, it's a place I can walk anywhere in town in 20 minutes from my house. So it's really lovely. And
you're holding on to the traditions as well.
And we have some folks coming up from down south in San Antonio, the Alamo Descendants Association. They are direct and lateral descendants of the Alamo Garrison. They promote and share historical research. Very cool. They represent all of the Alamo Garrison scouts, couriers, survivors, and defenders. Thanks so much for being here.
And what I love about this is all the effort put into the floats for such just a small town feel. People have so much pride and just make it so homey, you know?
Every one of these entries was built by volunteers.
Yes.
So it really speaks to the love that this community has for itself and for one another, but also celebrating the Christmas season.
Look at that. Look at the intricacy on that. Everybody's having fun, especially the kids. And now this is about a mile loop that goes to the Nimitz Museum and it turns around. I mean, yeah, it turns around there and comes back for another pass.
It does, yes. And so it's all up and down Main Street. We traverse the entire town.
Now, is that the Friends of the Fredericksburg Nature Center we just saw?
Indeed, yes.
Very cool little float there with the log cabin. Thank you guys so much. We're going to be watching the parade route. We'll be back just after a break, and we'll see you back here after that. Welcome back to the Light the Night Christmas Parade in Fredericksburg, brought to you by HEB. We are so glad to be broadcasting here live. We just saw the Releve Dance Studio go by. They had a really cool snow globe there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And you were saying, you know, people work so hard on these floats, and it's all volunteers that put this stuff together.
Yeah. And those sweet
Very
little girls
impressive.
have been rehearsing all week too, so I've had a chance to peek at them on social media while they're rehearsing their moves.
Oh, that's great. I'm so proud of the effort they put in because that snow globe was really cool. And I also want to talk about what's coming up next. Barron's Creekside. I was talking about this coming up here. It's a Swiss log cabin village just outside of Fredericksburg. So very cool. The entry with its painted cows and collection of Swiss cowbells gives us a taste of the beauty of the 26 acres of Barron's Creekside Retreat.
Yeah,
Very
that's a
nice
perfect
escape.
spot to come out if you want to, head to the wineries, the breweries, come out here to downtown Fredericksburg. It's a perfect place to stay and have a good time out here. So thank you so much to Barron's Creekside for being here today.
And we have someone playing the Alphorn in the parade. You don't see that just every day,
That's
right?
right. And now we're going back to school, Hema.
Yeah, this is the Heritage School. You know, Walt, you've said this a few times. This city really is kind of like a Hallmark movie a little bit.
Yes.
They gather on the square. We've got the lights. They also have ice skating out here, you guys. What don't they have in Fredericksburg? They have Ice Bond. Come out here and get your ice skating on. That is brought to you by the families of Heritage School. They bring that to the Marktplatz. It's an outdoor skating rink that just opened, and they will be operating most days out here
And it was
until
snowing.
January 2nd.
This is First United Bank's float. It's Christmas morning for the employees of First United Bank, and everyone is excited to find the candy that Santa has left to enjoy. I would say these great people deserve some time to relax in their pajamas.
We don't want to see the Grinch out here. What's he doing? Right here, it looks like we have, we're looking at 92.3. Is that up next?
The ranch.
There we go, 92.3 the Ranch Radio Group. Of course, they've been serving the Hill Country for more than 25 years with country music, sports, weather. You see there Randy Houston. He is the host of the station's morning show. Every Thursday morning at 8:10, he chats with our friend Penny here, talking about everything going on in Fredericksburg.
I have a phone date with Randy every Thursday morning, and it is so much fun. We get to talk about what's coming on that weekend, and just these are great partners to us.
Oh, I bet. Now, this is the Joey Groff family. Aboard this 1921 Model T truck is Calliope?
Calliope?
Calliope.
Calliope, played by Joey Groff from San Antonio. We just saw St. Mary's?
Yes, St. Mary's Catholic School. They are a Catholic community here in Fredericksburg. They were organized in 1846. That was, of course, we talked about that earlier, the year of Fredericksburg founding. In 1856, Franz Stein, a newly arrived immigrant, was hired as the first teacher at St. Mary's Catholic School. What a cool thing to celebrate.
They got the waves down for the Mason County Queens Court. The commercial bank would like to introduce the 2021 Mason County Queens Court. Queen O'Brien Underwood, Duchess Esme Lugo, and Duchess Eliza Cope welcome you to stay and enjoy the beautiful wilderness in Mason, Texas, a natural destination.
Once again, I'm feeling like a lot of people here are glad that we are not freezing our tails off out here, because I think the ladies wouldn't want to cover up those beautiful dresses. Up next after them, we have Daughters of the Republic of Texas. They present this next entry to spotlight a local historical figure. Dr. Wilhelm Keidel arrived in Galveston in December 1845 and enlisted in the U.S. Army during the Mexican War before making his home right here in Fredericksburg. He served as Gillespie County's first doctor and first county judge. A lot of history there.
And the doctor is in.
And I think you'll hear that reflected in a lot of what we're talking about is just the history that people love to celebrate here. There's so many people who can trace their roots back to the founding of this city, Penny.
Absolutely. And next up we have our friends at Century 21.
They're busy.
Dressed up as some of the famous Grinch characters. And they're pulling their refrigerated truck. They actually let anyone that needs that truck, like our festivals and that sort of thing, get to use it for free. So they always come out and help us with good things.
Look who we have here. Is this the Gillespie County 4-H Club?
Yes.
What gave it away? I'm not sure. They have 9 community 4-H clubs here, along with the county council members, who they have this year's theme as Inspiring Kids to Do. This is a big youth organization. And Penny, you were actually a 4-H kid yourself.
I am a 4-H'er, and I have to say the leadership lessons and business lessons I learned as a result of that, I still use today. I think it's the most amazing youth experience.
At a very young age, caring not only for animals, but just organizing your life, getting up early, attending meetings, and being responsible. As a parent, I'm all for it.
Just learning character, right?
Yes.
It looks like there, do we have Adik Enterprises that we saw there?
We got a lighted
The
chicken
Hill
coop
Country
and the
Cattle
Hill
Women.
Country
This is the
Cattle
Hill
Women.
Country Cattle Women. Okay, they are having a great time, it looks like, this afternoon. They are celebrating cattle producers and, of course, the Christmas spirit. That's what we're all here for, right? Thank you so much to the Hill Country Cattle Women for being here tonight.
Wow, look at the lights on this one.
Beautiful.
Is this Country Curls?
Okay, is that snowman there that I see? Yep, very cool.
And this couple actually from Comfort, they come every year. They're the organizers of the Comfort Parade that was just last weekend, and they just always just knock our socks off with their beautiful entries.
20 minutes south of Fredericksburg, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with his blinking nose pulls Santa's sleigh where 80 and the elf waves to all the good boys and girls. That's a good float.
And talk about another really great place to stay if you come out and visit here in Fredericksburg. Up next, we have the Fredericksburg Inn and Suites. Looks like they have a kind of a big cake along with them. We're wishing them a happy birthday as well. Very cool. They are less than 2 blocks from Main Street here. They have, beautiful guest amenities built all around the historical Mueller-Petmecki Sunday House. That is one of the city's earliest forms of lodging.
Happy
Their
birthday.
cake's even bigger than the chamber cake, but it looks amazing, right?
I
They did
think
a gorgeous
Great job.
job.
If you go out there, Fredericksburg Inn and Suites, they got a nice fire pit, everything you can hang out. Gorgeous place to hang out if you're coming to town.
And if you want art and crafts, Fredericksburg is the place to be, Penny. The Yellow Door Studio, many of you art, something to behold. Now, the Yellow Door Studio teaches that art is something you do and engage in, especially with the kids. And get something to take home and display and have a good time. Look at those young budding artists.
I love their berets, their artists' berets and their palettes. Very cool. Up next, we have the Texas Rangers Heritage Center and Fort Martin Scott. They've set up camp for the night, just like they did many years ago. They are located right next to one another on the east side of town. They're two of the biggest historical attractions here in Fredericksburg. They have a lot of living history events and celebrations. Definitely something to check out if you're here in Fredericksburg. You know, and again, it's all about the history here. People love to celebrate the rich history of this town.
You know, and we like our fairs and rodeos. Up next, Blanco
Texas,
County Fair and Rodeo. That's right. Please say hello to Head Princess Michaelin Amberg, Duchess Emma Price, and Princess Wren Miller, who are here tonight to invite everyone to visit the Blanco on the third weekend in August for the Blanco County Fair and Rodeo. It's a full weekend of fun, including youth and open rodeo, stock show parade, royalty contests, and more. And they all have the wave down.
Oh yeah, they've been working on that all year. I can already tell, right? Very
Little ones.
professional.
So
Yes.
formal.
We got to work on that too.
I
Walt.
know.
Coming up after them, Walt, do you have a go-to karaoke song?
I actually do.
Okay, let's hear it.
Right now?
Well, maybe not right now, but
Sing it.
I think that if you're staying the night here tonight, Walt, you might want to hit up the Velvet Lounge. They
Okay.
are Fredericksburg's cozy Main Street karaoke bar. They are rocking around the Christmas tree tonight. Their Christmas wish, adorned with vinyl records, has a glittery 175th tree topper to wish the area a happy anniversary. They, of course, are leading a sing-along of holiday favorites.
Here's the Pioneer Museum. Here comes the Tannenbaum Ball Queen, riding aboard an antique Mercury truck that has been beautifully restored. Love that. Next weekend is the Tannenbaum Ball, Fredericksburg's premier gala event of the holiday season.
All right, so of course, Fredericksburg, you think holidays, of course, but really at the top of your mind when you think Fredericksburg, it's peaches, of
And I
course.
get my weight in them, just saying. I
Oh,
love
man.
them so much.
Every year, it's one of my favorite things to do is drive out this way and pick up fresh peaches and pick up a lot of the, amazing like jams and spreads and everything.
You can think peach, they've got it.
Exactly. That's the Stonewall Peach Jamboree. Thank you so much for being there. They celebrate the arrival of the peach, and a big thank you to those growers who keep us satisfied with those delicious peaches.
This is the William Chris Wine Company, and you said, are you going to do karaoke? And I said, well, I'm probably going to need a glass of wine first to get up there. Did you know that Santa has a special Hill Country unit of wine elves? Here they're making sure you have all you need to host your family and friends
Well,
this
I
holiday
think you
season.
just found your side gig.
I
Walt.
did. I am a wine elf.
Oh, white elf. Like it.
Up next, we have Zion Lutheran Church. They were established in 1852. You see there a stable depicted on their float. They welcome all worshipers to visit them, again at Zion Lutheran Church.
And shout out, that happens to be my church.
Oh,
So-
very nice. Glad to see
Did
them
you
out
volunteer with the float?
But they asked me, and I said I'm kind of busy with
the
other.
parade.
Yeah, so you guys have to do
I
it
got
this
the whole
time,
there. We got a
right?
few things going on, huh?
Talk about busy. These guys have been busy lately. Gillespie County utility workers recently honored as the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce's Public Servant Award recipient for their response to the winter storm Uri. We all know about that. 2 weeks of winter weather here,
Oof.
storms.
Too soon. Well,
These
too
guys
soon.
were working very hard to get our
Yes.
power back, so we're so thankful to them.
And they did an amazing job when we had such significant damage in Gillespie County, and
Yeah.
they got us back on our feet.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Okay, look at that.
I could do that.
That Jeep is pretty cool. I think we are looking at Staling Klein Thomas Architects. They have not been around for. Is that the Hill Country Shrine Club that we're looking?
yeah.
Okay, there we go. The Hill Country Shrine Club. Kerrville Plumbing.
Thank you for joining us tonight. This parade is still going on at CBSAustin.com. We're live streaming it. We're so happy the Light the Night Fredericksburg Parade is back, and thank you for joining us tonight live.
And don't forget to come out here to Fredericksburg if you couldn't be here tonight. Perfect place to come check out these beautiful lights and, do some ice skating on the marked plots, get your shopping done. Come out here and check them out. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a great night.
Merry Christmas.